Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Here we go with Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields rolling to his right. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henry. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler finding room at midfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now Geno on 1st down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Flushed out right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. A second quarter score from L.A. Chargers have jumped out to an early lead over the Raiders. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Smith. Flush to his right. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Seibert's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And the Packers pick it up. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A short kick taken at the 18. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, Smith. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Henry out of the pistol. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They'll give Henry another shot. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Seibert able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. In motion right is Watkins. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 70. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 4th. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll take this back.